Hello and welcome to ANIPOD presents Crossroads. We're back, baby.
Woohoo!
We're back.
We are back in action.
We're here.
Who am I again?
I don't know.
Who are you?
One of your many personalities. It's a thing. You know.
I love chewing on
And
it.
even your gender is confused. Okay. Hi. All right. Welcome to.
According to some, I'm confused, but you know that's just their own personal issues. So
Yes. Yeah.
I exist to make people question things about themselves. That's great.
Yeah.
I identify as mayhem.
I thought it was the problem, but you know.
I am the problem. I identify as the problem.
Hi. I am your lovely DM, Donna the DM. I gotta stop using.
You
my old
almost
name.
said your
I
own
almost
name.
said my old. I almost said my dead name.
My dead internet name.
Yes. These are my lovely players. Lovely players, say hi.
Hi.
High level players.
Not all at once, damn. Okay.
Well,
Does it work?
one of us is missing though.
Dadley is sadly sick and doing okay, but also,
Quote unquote puking their guts out.
hey,
Oh.
that was meant to be a secret, okay?
Hey,
Yeah.
someone said they didn't care
No.
if the people knew
Why
how
no
they.
woman?
I don't know. Dadley's one of those folks. He doesn't really care.
I'm gonna crack one of these.
I mean, unless he does, in which case, sorry, Dadley. We've just had a whole cavalcade of
Okay,
issues recently.
So,
But we are finally back with the main game.
yes. Well, I mean, it's just a game on the channel now. It's not the main game. Valmira was the main game, but now,
Well,
I
the
mean,
main game for this day.
yeah, for this day, for Tuesdays.
Yep.
For
Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
It's a fucking. It's only fucking Tuesday, man.
On Tuesdays, we cross the road,
Oh.
okay?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
On Tuesdays we cross.
All right. Who's gonna give what happened last time? 1, 2, 3, not it.
What? Oh,
Gotta be paying attention, buddy.
well.
Also, thank you, Tape Top Audio. Go check them out.
Woo!
And also, no, nothing else.
Yeah,
Not
nothing
specifically.
else.
All right. Well, last time on Crossroads,
You almost said the dead name of the channel.
we went down the mountain. Well, we started going down the mountain, and then we realized we were going the wrong way down the mountain.
After
We
you
set
had
up
already
camp again, or no? Was
No.
that incident
the
at
beginning
at
of the
camp
day.
At the beginning, that was okay. Yeah. So, Avery saw God, or at least
I saw
thinks-
an astral leviathan that not meant to be seen by people.
yeah, something that shouldn't be seen.
No, sometimes you just gotta say, why did I get high perception?
So they're suffering from that at the moment. The
Dono finally found a way to punish me for having freaky high perception. It's never intentional, by the way.
Hey,
I want that said.
To be honest, I knew I could do this at any time. You just kind of did the thing. That you just happened to be in the space to do the thing. So I got to be able to do it story-wise. And it made cool story stuff.
And after that, we started going down the mountain, realized we were going the wrong way, started going the right way, and in the process of crossing through a path that we had not yet crossed through yet, hey, Crossroads, we found a cave with a voice coming out of it, and the voice was reverberating really hard in a couple of our heads.
Yes.
And it was coming from all around us, and it had every indication of something that we were about to hear the explanation for, but I have a prediction for that I've been waiting a whole month, almost a whole month, to hear this. But let's jump into it immediately then and there.
Okay.
At that point in, I suppose.
Then I will begin playing something other than the Den of Iniquities. And I will go to this.
And Canna is standing back with his brother.
Lux, as you look upon this almost 8-foot being, this beaten creature with ripped off pieces of skin, it bleeds, or what seems to be oozing from certain parts of its body that is half healed and half dying. You've again hear the words of "Help me." Again, this is an individual with tendril-like face, appendages. He has arms, seems like a legs, and is dressed within an old beaten cloak that covers almost his entire body. I'm gonna turn this down just a tip. Okay.
How can I help you?
I'm dying. And I can tell that you are the closest thing to kinship near me. Please, enter the cave. This is getting a little too intense.
It is very intense.
Show me your food.
How am I close to kinship to you?
Ooh, wait. Okay, I gotta remember correct words, and this is the bad part of my dyslexia. Okay. Okay, so. From a far part of our genetics, you come from kins of my people. From years past, we have evolved and changed. You are one of the luckiest ones who can change their shape and appear not to be one of us. But you still hold bloodline. Have you not asked yourself of why your mind is the way it is? When you connect with me, do I not feel familiar? Can you guys understand what I'm saying, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being... Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I'm getting the voice good. Milo.
You
Okay,
do
go.
feel familiar. And with that, I'm gonna go back into my true form.
Okay. You do have the blood of aberration.
Blood of apparition?
Apparitions. Apparitions, yes. Or yeah. It's the type of monster you are kin from.
Okay.
Yeah. There are a few types of our kind, but all of us come from the same mind and planets. Thousands of years into the future, our people fell under destruction. We created machines, ships, that could travel through space and time. And if you follow him within the cave, you begin to see You appear to the right of you, and there's a room that has glowing crystals that are within a cave type situation that is off, and it glows upon the sides, and you can see what is small, almost tadpole-like things stuck within these crystals that are into the wall. And you can see this liquid that drips upon the floor. As you walk further down, you take a turn, and you are brought into a room with 3 stalactites and stalagmites that have met together to create pillars. And you see what is a raised platform in the middle of it that is, it glows slightly because organically, but with the sickly green glow from it. We were kin, and we reproduced, at least my kind, through that of tadpoles into others. We would grant individuals a longer life upon deathbeds, where if they could survive, they may become one of us, or me. You, on the other hand, gain from the great elder, your kin, the ability to shape, form, and change. Your ancestors were more able to adapt and enter into society within the change of space. You are a shape changer, but also it seems as though your bloodline also gained the eldritch power of mind melting. Avery, are you joining into the cave, or are you staying outside?
Avery would probably have followed,
Okay.
just to keep the group together. They are not comfortable though. They are jumpy as all get out.
Is he saying all of this out loud or inside her mind?
It's kind of a mixture of the two. Like the hissing, it seems like it's like some of it is coming out through his lungs, and some of it is coming like in a way that it's understanding into your own mind. Like maybe, and it's really hard to tell without like a high really investigation. But and I would say that like Canna, you would be able to be like, it's almost like he's saying 2 different things at once. Like what he's saying out of his mouth is something that is hard to understand, or a language that you don't know. But for some reason in your mind, at the same time, it is being translated and being said within your own mind into a voice that is not your own.
So I do have a 20 passive investigation.
Okay, it is a very interesting experience. This is an experience that you have probably never had before, besides maybe the few times that Lux has spoken into your mind, but has never spoken outside. Like it's a mixture of experiences that you're gaining a very unique feeling. I am afraid of the death of my kin, that our knowledge will be lost. And you are brought over to the pool, and what you see is these almost squid-like tadpoles that seem to be clinging to life, as it comes with this like rotting but also like stilled water, almost salt, almost like sea smell, like the smell of like what the ocean smells like from the breeze is sat within this pool itself. And you can see these small things that are just moving, and Make me a what would this be under? Let's say Arcana. Make me an Arcana check, will you?
Okay. 19.
19. You can tell that it's a mixture of it's not very much set upon the like almost necromancy with it's almost like they're using the raise dead spell, but these little things are not able to fully come back. I am not long for this world. As he opens up his robe and you can see this massive hole within his chest. That you can, it's almost as if you can see through it and you can see what is a slowly beating heart.
Oh.
It seems like it is almost fate that you shall come across my path.
What is it that you need me to do?
I would like you to hold the knowledge of my people. It is not a written word, but one kept within the mind. Okay.
Ooh. What will happen to me with the knowledge?
You can do with it as you wish. But it is important, as within our culture, at least mine, the history of our people is shared within the hive of it all. And I have no hive. So, as a final act of me, I wish to give you all the knowledge. If you think you can survive.
I won't lose a limb, right?
Oh no.
Ouch! Ouch! We got 3 party members missing 3 body parts, okay? Ouch!
Canna stares in missing tongue, Avery stares in missing arm, 12 stares in missing other arm.
No, 12 just like sneezes outside the cave because he's like, fuck.
You're just like, 12, are you okay?
I don't know, I think somebody's thinking about me.
I haven't heard that one.
It's an old Japanese thing where if you sneeze, it means somebody's thinking about you. What's up?
Oh, that's fun. I never thought of it like that.
But that's like why in animes it always...
Anyway, back to silently screaming.
YMCA. Do.
Things that make you go, ooh.
Sorry about that. My son was asking a question.
Yeah.
So... You will not lose, but instead gain the knowledge of... What do they call themselves that? Knowledge of the elders. Okay. So,
What is my insight?
what is your passive insight?
My passive is 12.
12?
My passive insight is 22.
22?
Oh, fuck.
No matter what, he is 100% telling the truth. He is being upfront and honest.
I mean, that's...
There is nothing... From what he is saying, he feels as though he is being completely forthright in answering every question that Lux has asked.
Has his physical form become more, like... What's the word? Like, we couldn't fully see it before. Can we see what he is?
Oh, yeah, you could... Well, I mean, it's a little rough. It's kind of like a squid dude. He looks like a really tall squid guy. Like his face, like he's got an
okay, we're going on.
octopus for a head. Yeah.
And nothing bad will come of this, correct?
I mean,
Sure.
I'm trying to think how he would word this. Because he wouldn't... In my
let me help you out a
mind-
little bit. Yeah, let me help
Dippy,
you
don't
out.
DM. Don't backseat DM. Fuck off. Okay? The knowledge is yours to do with as you wish. Nothing is ever truly evil, and nothing is ever truly good.
Well, I follow knowledge. And I will take what I can.
Avery. Can Avery interject here?
Yeah.
Jumpy is all get out. You guys have never seen Avery in this state before.
Okay.
They've been like pretty much like emotional wise, like pretty like on the level. They're completely freaked out. They turn to this dude and goes, "And what's the price for this knowledge? Nothing comes without a price."
It will be the last act that I commit.
In what way to receive it?
Say that again, sorry.
In what way will they receive it?
I will make a physical connection, while also creating a mental one, and give the last bits of my life force in order to have them receive this knowledge within their own mind. There may be a small scar upon the cranium of your head. I love how fucking
Avery.
freaked out you guys are right now. And Fantasy's just like, you know what?
Why not?
Dippy the player doesn't know how much Canna knows about this, but I know a lot.
I know you know a lot, but you
as a
don't know about
person.
my illithids.
Yeah.
Is
Because
this
I've
true?
changed the lore.
Canna doesn't. Yeah, I don't know how much Canna knows in universe, so I'm not.
There's a
I
lot of
haven't
things in my
interjected
world
yet.
that have like been switched and changed. Illithids are one of the
Sure.
big things that have changed a lot within the
Oh,
world.
okay,
So
interesting.
Avery looks to Fantasy. I'm sorry, it looks to Lux. And
how did you break
They-
the fourth wall?
I know, right?
Sorry, we need to have
Avery
a little
looks
bit
They
of a
at
laugh
the
there.
saw
audience.
some shit, okay? They saw some shit. No, Avery looks to Lux. They're standing in a ready position. You can see at the tips of their fingers, though, they're like night. That kind of whenever they get, in the couple times that you guys have seen them get highly distressed or irritated, night just kind of seems to ooze from them. That's happening now. They're highly uncomfortable. But they
Excuse me,
turn
so
to you
sorry.
and just, it's your choice. Just, things have a price. Always.
We've learned about a lot of things. I don't know. Hey, I don't know anything to help you out here. This, this wasn't in any of my books.
I would like to know my history.
Then spill it out before us.
I grew up in an orphanage. I don't have any idea who my parents are or why I'm like this. So if I'm able to get closure on that, we can see if that price is willing to be paid.
Well,
Okay.
But
If
I'd like to
you-
know what the price is beforehand,
yeah.
other than a scar.
That's
I mean,
how it works in most
Technically,
stores
your
and
body doesn't
transactions.
scar.
Yeah.
You're flawless, bitch. Damn. Okay.
Well, if this thing is to be believed, he would have some. He or their ancestors, their shared knowledge, probably would have something about you if you were part of their ancestry. And he said so himself. But
Yeah.
is it really worth it? I'm not discouraging you, just asking you plainly.
To learn about my past, I'm willing to take that leap.
Then the pit lies before you. And Canna just steps back and next to 12. Just...
Are there any disagreements? Oh, sorry. I did not mean to interrupt you. My bad.
Let's
You
just
stay out of the script.
let's get it over with.
As he will take you to the pool, he puts his hand within the water and connects himself. Please, lay your hand upon the pool as well. Baldur's Gate 3 opening music begins to play. We're not advertising that. Okay.
Still have
Focus.
yet to play it.
Okay.
Yet is the key word anyway.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay. Now, I'm going to describe what happens, and then instantly I'm going to ask both Dippy and Stealthy to take off your headphones as I describe something else to Fantasy. So, be ready for that, okay? So,
Hey.
as this happens, and as you put your hand within the pool, you see the tendrils within his face begin to open, and you can see what is a kind of like almost bone-like exterior within his mouth, as you feel this oozing kind of like fish-like tendrils touch you, and you can feel this straight pain in your mind go, and the pain increases as you feel something pierce within your mind, pulsate, It's like knowledge is being sucked into your mind itself. You both, Canna and Stealthy and 12, will see that this well begins to glow brightly within this green. It illuminates this entire cavern as you see almost like this lightning become to jump off of it. And you can see the walls of this cavern glow within this art and design that is upon the sides of it, of what you can see is almost like ancient writing as it glows and such, and this transferring of energy enters into you, Lux. I'm going to say this. You have just enough HP to be able to do this, because I pre-rolled and I looked and you're at full HP. You take 46 points of damage, leaving you with 2 points. Like he said, if you have the will to be able to survive. Okay, but you're gonna take that, and then I'm gonna say, everybody, take off your headphones, please.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
God dang.
Okay.
Canna is preparing counterspell.
Okay. I don't think you can counterspell. Okay.
No, literally just in case something
Okay,
else
mute
happens.
yourself. Mute yourself. Mute. There you go. Okay. As you take this blast of psychic energy into your mind, you open your eye, your third eye opens, and it is like knowledge is just pushed into your brain over and over, and you see history of years of people traveling through space and time, and you see these other squid-like beings, these illithid, living within this, and they have these pools of tadpoles that are living, and it's in such a better condition than what it is right in this moment. And you can see the life and things, and then you also see them crash and where these different spaceships have crashed within the world, and you see these orbs, these stones that they use to pilot. You see these black stones with what looks like stars in them that pilot these ships, and as they took them out and shared and hid them within the world, you can see that they hid one within an island that they you can see that one was taken from them, and in the last words that were said, this will pilot, or this will create a floating island. You see others that are taken, and more as they are slowly defeated. And then you see that while they are at the lowest of their being within their crashed worlds, you see portals open, and humans and other humanoids and elves and Genasi and other individuals come out and populate a world, as they have seen these things now from both underground and others being above. You gain knowledge of the past and present and future. You can put in, this is an inventory thing, but it is within your own mind, and I will ask you to add this, a book known as the Tome of the Illithid. You gain a +1 to your knowledge, or to your intelligence. Yes, you can have water. You also know the location of several ships that have crash landed onto this planet. Dippy, are you hearing this? Because you just gave me a face of just like, what? There is one that is, or no, there are two that are in the Cavern of Crawl. There is one that is in the swamp above you, or in the Kurakura swamp. There's another within the Deadlands. There's one that is found with, ooh, I need to look at the map and make sure I get the name correctly. And the Akasa Forest. And there's one that is lost to the deserts of Drug. Each one of these ships were massive, and they used as homes for the longest time as they built and created more life. Does your character get resistance to psychic damage?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, then you don't get that. That's fine. Because you already have
All
it.
right.
Yep. And I'm trying to think, and other things will come up as we go. You also know,
Okay.
you also have knowledge that if you were to take some of the tadpoles from this pool, you could put them into dead bodies and create servants.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I take some tadpoles?
Yeah, I mean, we can RP that when you get back. This is
Yeah.
everything that you learn, and like this is what your brain can take right away. So, like things will pop up later on in story. But yeah, you also your knowledge stops within this individual as you have seen. You also gain knowledge of the. And it's a shadowed knowledge. It is very, like, you can tell that there's something suppressed even within this deep lore that is given to you. One of the illithids connected to this individual has seen the true face of the ruler of Laxos. But you cannot see it yourself. It is almost as if the memory was modified itself as well.
Okay.
And that is it. Put your headphones back on.
You good there, Dippy?
I literally poked myself in the eye.
Oh.
So
At one point, I was
like-
making jokes, and
you like responded in such a way that I was just like, Dippy, did you just hear that? Like it freaked
Oh
me
no,
out.
I
me and
swear
Divvy
to
are
God.
sitting over here fucking around. I'm
yeah,
over here
we've been
trying to.
watching each other.
Yeah.
Although I mean, with how much I know about, it might have coincidentally been related.
Okay. So,
I mean,
Lux, you instantly drop to 2 HP.
Yep.
You guys see as this energy, you see this greenish like energy transfer from within the pool, or from this squid in this elder being into the pool and then into Lux. Now, as it creates like this connection through two sides, and Lux, you drop to your knees as you've taken this much damage, and you were down to 2 H. Okay, yeah. It is just. It's not a magic item. It's just an item. Like you're just gonna create it yourself and to your thing. So, I'll send you
just
the
need
name.
the
Okay, yeah.
That's all I need.
what? No.
Upon seeing Lux go down, Avery
Oh, no,
will
they're
go
still
ahead
alive.
and but
Yeah.
no,
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
crippled onto the floor, clutching their head. Avery will go ahead and Twilight Sanctuary, because that was within like a half a step of their
Mhm.
reach anyway to begin with from the start of this little quest.
And does that damage him, or does that just heal her? Or is that like sanctuary? Is that like nothing can attack you?
It's just my channel divinity. It basically is sphere of twilight emanates from me. So basically at the beginning of every turn, what would be a turn in combat, they get 1d6 plus 6 temp HP.
Oh, good.
You also see
Just
this man drop and just.
yeah.
Done.
Well, son of a bitch. He wasn't kidding.
Once Avery does, so Avery's gonna instantly move into Lux, and they'll grab you and drop a second level cure wounds on top of you as well.
Shove a healing potion.
Do we have those? I don't know that we actually
I
have them.
have one. I have one left.
It would be in
I'm
your
gonna drop,
inventory if you have one.
It'd be 2d4 plus 2.
I don't know
so
if I
that's-
actually use mine.
It's 15 HP that just dropped on top of you.
Thank you.
Plus the
my other
1d6 plus
D4.
6 temp HP.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
3 plus 4, 7 health. For your healing, for me feeding you a healing potion.
Oh, thank you.
That's not bad. Could be better,
It's
but you know.
1 and a 2. It's 1 and a 2.
It's 1 and a
It's
2.
not good.
Halfway.
It's not bad. It because
It's
it is. It
asshole.
does good.
It's average.
That's what she said. I'm kidding. What?
Now, Canna, after he sees Squid Boy drop to the floor, is now curious about the machinations
Mhm.
at play here, and wants to examine the Squid Boy on the floor.
Mhm. All right.
In pretty thorough detail if he can. 20 passive investigation, or if you want me to roll investigation.
This is going to be roll because you're actively investigating.
Okay. Hold on, let me change one of my settings real fast so that I'm not waiting for
Ooh,
hours.
wait, this means I can pull up this thing. Give me a second.
Yep. Relaunch.
I need to find my stuff. Give me pictures.
That's intimidation, not investigation. Hold on.
God damn, man.
It's still a investigation is still a plus 10 if you want to take a 26.
Fine. Give me a second. I need to find the thing that I need to have here. Here we go.
Okay, when I
think
rolled
it's in this
investigation, it was a 15 plus 10. So 25, 26, whichever one you want to take.
Okay. I need to find the thing really quick because I should have had this up before.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go to L's. Go away, thing.
Elves.
No, L's.
Oh, Isles of Elves.
Oh, no, wait. Eyes. Sorry. It starts with an I.
Eyes? Isles?
It doesn't have it on? Wait, where the... Okay, wait. Which one of
Excuse me.
these? Is it in
We're
Volos?
doing things.
Is it in Volos?
We're doing it! We're
We're doing it live. I'm trying to figure
Like
out where...
beholders?
No, Illithids.
Oh, Illithids.
Where are they, like, what book are they in?
I don't know.
Oh, Illithid?
Yeah.
Hang on one second.
Are they in the default monster manual?
I guess I can just use Mind Flayer. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Well, yeah, Mind Flayers are.
Okay, yeah. Then I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay.
So, Mind Flayer.
Mind flayers.
Yeah, mine, page 221 and 222 of Monster Manual.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
I should have looked this shit up before I fucking put this in you guys' area.
Mind Flayer death scene, take 2. No. Do it all again.
Okay, so I need you to roll me 3d12 and
Oh, fun.
minus and minus 6 to it.
Is this me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then someone can roll me a d4 with a minus 2. And then
3d12 minus 6.
I
and
got you.
then, I'll say that's 1 on that one.
Oh,
2? Okay.
Just so I'm confirming that.
This dude's got 2
minus
tentacles that are fully
Woo!
in use,
Hello.
or that can be harvested off of this thing.
6.
What'd you
Ooh. This minus 6
Yeah.
18.
18.
I got 11, 8, and 5.
Okay, cool.
Minus 6 is 18.
It seems to have fuck, man. It for some reason this dude's got like 18 random fucking rib bones on him. You're not 100% sure what it is?
Rib bones.
Yes.
And
They
he has
seem
his
they
whole
have
rib
a
cage.
they have a slight arcane presence to them. So you'd have to identify it. He has
Without removing
one-
it, or before removing it, or after?
After removing it, like you have to just identify it. So, he has one full eye.
Oh. Eye of Mind Flayer.
And as you look at like kind of the blood, it is the blood on this guy is completely like it's thickened and coagulated, like it's no good at all.
Damn. I will.
And someone roll me another d4 with a minus 2.
I will take
2.
out.
2? God.
Yeah.
Stop rolling so fucking high.
Sorry.
Whoops.
He has. Okay. Well, actually, I need you to roll me. Well, fuck. I'll bring that up, but it's on him. It's just depending on what you guys are wanting to do. So, are you trying to harvest off this guy, or are you trying to learn? What are you doing?
I will. First, I will cast Borrowed Knowledge, pulling out another pamphlet from that multi-pack of pamphlets that I got. that the title is just. That the title is just Organ Harvesting and its benefits, and I gain proficiency in survival for an hour. I think an hour. Yeah, 1 hour. And I will roll survival,
Okay.
adding my proficiency to it. $12 plus 2 plus 3. 14, 17? 17.
Okay.
And if that's high enough, I'm just... 18 sounds like a full rib cage, so I'm just going for like the...
Oh no, it's not like the rib cage. He has a necklace of ribs.
Oh!
That you can just take. This like
I'm just taking it off. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I thought I was gonna have to rip out
No, you're
just this illithid's rib cage.
No.
Well, then that 17 can apply to a tentacle or 2. Or how
Okay.
many did you say? He
You
had?
can get one tentacle with that. The other one you ruin.
1. Okay, yeah, sure. I just like
Any other survival checks wanting to be made to rip shit off of this newly dead person thing? Okay, cool.
Avery's currently administering first aid to Lux. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. So Lux, you're stable and perfectly fine. I believe you gained 7 points of healing and then whatever extra 1d6.
15
I'll
from.
pocket the tentacle.
Well, yeah, I did. I dropped
Plus
it second level cure wounds, so you got 15 plus the 1d6 plus 6.
Okay.
Oh.
You can put in
Yeah.
that you have
HP.
1 mind flare tentacle and 7 or 18 archaic ribs, because you don't know exactly what the ribs are.
I will ritual cast Identify on
Okay,
a
cool.
rib.
Okay.
But that'll take 10 minutes.
I'll
so.
tell you that in 10 minutes. Okay, Lux, what are you doing? As you are now becoming stable and regulating yourself as you feel like this blood, which is interestingly enough, Lux's blood is like this silver.
Mhm.
As you are still within, is this silver like liquid that comes out and begins to congeal back into your own head as your body begins to heal itself and leaving no scar. As your changeling-like form is able to adapt and change itself to better fit yourself.
Oh, you're all right.
That was a lot.
It looked like a lot.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it was enough to kill him and knock you down, so it must have been intense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw the past, present, and future, so...
Really? You The
apparently
past, the
there's
present, and the future?
yes.
How
And there-
much of the future? Like, how far into the future? And whose future? Your future? The future of the world?
I think the future of the world.
Well, now you hold precious knowledge to any
Yeah.
nation on Earth. Or on, Aeolodon, rather.
You could say this
There's
planet.
also
On the planet.
yeah. There's other planets and there's ships and
Lux, make me a
lot?
wisdom save.
oh god.
Oh, God.
You're about to go through the
Other-
same thing Avery just did.
So 3 out of the 4 are physically traumatized, and now 3 out of the 4 are also about to be mentally
Lux had
Mentally
to have,
traumatized.
hey, Lux had to have
But-
something
21.
happen to them eventually, okay?
But the fun part is the physically traumatized ones and the mentally traumatized ones have overlap and unique characters within them.
So what'd you get?
21.
Okay, cool. You are like holding yourself together as you are processing this, and though your mind is like slowly go lay down, go to bed, bud. Mom's ready to cuddle you.
We have
Um,
another child.
No, he's just wanting to go to sleep.
We used to point out
Okay.
child moments all the time.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
know.
to us?
Well, we stopped having him as often.
Yeah.
My kids are older now. They don't come in as often. Okay. As you begin to process and regulate yourself and are dealing with this information, I will say this. It is exhausting. You will take a point of exhaustion.
He just wants to give you the Kit Kat.
Okay, thank you. You want me to open this for you?
No, I told him no.
Oh, Mommy said no. You can have it tomorrow. But you don't take anything worse than that.
Okay.
So,
The Lux get to know the meaning of the universe like me.
it's a different thing, but yeah.
Great.
Other planets? We've hardly gotten to the technology to transport around our own, let alone to others. Right?
Well, there's a couple of ships that are just weirdly placed.
Is
There-
it so far-fetched to visit another planet? When it's
Well, I
just
mean,
a
through
mere
planes of
sidestep to
existence
go
and-
to a plane of existence? How
I
is
mean,
that
planes
such
of-
hard?
I mean, planes of existence, you have portals and gates, but you're in a different state of being when you enter another plane of existence. I mean, to travel so far across our plane of existence in the
There are
same
plenty
state.
of things that lurk in the dark of the night sky.
There was things that were on the walls and drawings. If you guys wish to.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Just looks around for the cave painting.
Okay.
No, but yeah. Oh, end of identify on Arcane
Oh,
Ribs.
yes. These are Lich's ribs. They can be used when casting a spell and doing and they do you do have to make an intelligence save when doing it.
Great. It's a good
So
thing I
it doesn't
have plus
backfire.
7 to those.
DC 15 intelligence saving when making it, or it backfires. But if you are successful, it does an extra 1d6 necrotic damage with your spells.
Ooh.
It also will dissipate after not being used. You can all
So 1d6
just
extra
happened.
necrotic
yes.
after a DC 15 intelligence save. But if I fail the intelligence save, I take the D6
Mhm.
necrotic?
So
Yeah, right.
you can also you looking at these could also use them as a base for certain weapons, like to be mixed with the ore, or be placed within certain weapons. Not with a
Bone
master
steel,
craftsman.
baby. Bone steel.
Mhm.
Oh. Sounds pretty interesting.
It's gonna be fucking expensive.
Yeah.
I have 18 arcane ribs. And I'd like for you to crush them all up and turn them into a greatsword.
That nobody in the party
That
can use.
nobody in the party can use.
Yet. Once I
was-
regain
yeah.
Till I
my
get
arm.
my arm back, bitch.
Bitch.
I was actually about to say, what if instead of crushing it into steel, you just like put it into a quarterstaff? If you just like bone welded them together into a quarterstaff.
I
On second thought, I don't need my
need-
weapon talking to me.
You would need somebody.
It's fine.
It's more of like a refinement thing to be able to make it into like magical form.
I guess I
And,
can make a metal quarterstaff. That would work.
I mean, one would probably make a weapon that does like 1d6 necrotic damage, and that's if you have a master craftsman do it.
Yeah.
But putting multiple of them together could give you access to certain spells
That's kind of what I'm
and
thinking.
be able to be infused with certain things. So yeah,
I'm thinking like quarterstaff.
you also
along the length
you could
of it
probably
would be like
if
enough
you
room
got
for, like,
certain
3.
spell scrolls, you could infuse them into it with the craftsmanship, and then like hold those spells within that.
That sounds pretty dope.
I would say that it would
I'm gonna look at
increase
the
okay, cool. Make me an investigation
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, done
Yeah.
talking about that.
We'll talk more about that later.
And give me advantage.
I'm
on
not the
this.
person to be making this check, by the way. I've got it.
Oh wait,
I
you have
one level of
disadvantage. Give me
exhaustion.
straight. Give it to me straight. Do a straight roll. Ignore your stuff
Okay.
because you would originally get advantage on this.
I would originally get advantage on
Mhm.
this? Okay. Well,
Because of the
it's not
context.
great. It's a 14.
A 14, that is good enough for you to be able to understand that this is the tale of a fey god and goddess that came into the world and imbue the what is a god's thing? Is it a pantheon? No. Pantheon is
Yeah.
a bunch of gods. What is it, like the thing that they're over?
Their realm?
They're like thing.
Uh,
Like one's a god of justice or something like that.
Yeah, they're the minion.
Their dominion.
Their
They
dominion.
took the dominion of luck and unluck. This is an old and ancient cave from way back when. Now you can tell that it used to be regularly used.
Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
And as you walk through it, you can feel that there is walls that are false and that can be crushed. And you can see that one has been not crushed. And you see a stone that has a large red gem in it that has dead arcane energy.
I'm gonna
cry.
Avery investigates some of the other false walls that they can feel.
I can't even believe it. It may take an attack pretty heavy, something that there's definitely like a threshold to the damage that this thing can take.
Did somebody say boom?
But yeah. You could, if you have enough oomph, be able to knock this wall out.
How about a really hefty guiding bolt? Because what I
I
would
will-
use to knock this down,
do you have
I can't
anything-
wield one-handed.
I would say something like force damage would do a better job.
I have 3rd level magic missile.
That could work.
Fireball?
Fireball?
I don't know that I have anything
I have
force
Thunderwave.
damage.
Oh, hey, Thunderwave could work because that's
I have the
Thunder
thunder
Splash.
but magic missile is force damage, but it's like puny force damage. But I have Thunderwave,
Thunderwave could work.
I can spiritual weapon.
and I just kind of like
A really
yeah.
hefty
Jacket.
spiritual weapon.
You could all attack at the same time and see what happens.
Mage hand.
Just push it on.
Mage hand, go.
Such a push on. And I just like, well, I wouldn't have had my attention brought to it yet anyway. So, but yeah, I don't know uses for illithid parts. Definitely not.
Definitely not. That's like
But my
illithids
pamphlet
within this
knowledge-
world is such like an off-put topic that
Yeah.
it's barely even studied anymore. It's just
So now my
it's more
thought
like
process is-
history, and you don't study it. You study it for like the history, but
Yeah.
it's like illithids were like maybe a drop in the bucket of something that happened. It was just like so passive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop a hefty spiritual weapon.
Okay. Give me an attack roll.
Well,
What the heck?
Hang on 1 second. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That was
what is Avery's still spiritual weapon again?
My
It's just a
spiritual
big
weapon.
Great
it's
sword.
the
just-
galaxies.
It's just like a big old great sword.
Oh yeah. it
Yeah,
is.
well, I could shape it to be whatever I want, but it's generally a great sword because that's what I use.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
It's the hand galaxy.
It's the hand. It's the missing arm. It balled up into a big old fist. I mean, you could make a spiritual weapon shaped like that theoretically, and just become a
Yeah, I
JoJo stand.
could.
Just
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Or you just go astral monk.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's the whole point, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Of 3rd level or higher. So, yeah, I'm gonna cast a big ol' hefty. It's a 29 to hit with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Wow.
you can hit it,
Jesus
but what's the
Christ.
damage? That's the real question here.
The damage is 10.
10? Okay. Just what you needed.
Oh,
10 is the damage threshold, so you can crack like a good portion of this out.
That was a natural 20, by the way.
Oh, it
Let me
was?
clarify.
Okay, then
Yeah.
it's double damage.
so 20?
Yeah. Okay, then you totally bust open this wall. You, as wind blows into your face and such.
Was that such a good idea?
You see
What?
a room that is mostly empty, but has what is in it an arch that is crafted into the wall, and inside the arch is runes.
Is there any other false walls, or was that it?
That was it.
That was it? Okay.
Perfect. It's really such a good idea to be tearing down walls and temples. Just, I don't know if there are any like ladders
Okay,
or.
Dippy, I'm
or-
gonna say this really quick. You don't know it's a temple.
Didn't you say?
I explained this to Avery. They did not explain anything. I don't. Avery, did you explain?
No,
anything?
Avery hasn't said anything.
Okay,
They just
then
started
Avery
busting walls
hasn't
down.
said
Then I
you have no
rescind
information.
my statement. I rescind
It's
my
okay.
statement.
I completely get it. It's just like I just want you to be like you're playing. a
You just see
character. This is
Avery
just
look at the
aggression.
walls, come to a realization,
Oh,
check out one room, and then immediately walk to a wall and bust it down.
You see
That's
that?
all you see.
okay.
Well spotted.
What's
Moving
over
on,
there?
then.
Why does Canna have such a deep voice? Hey guys.
That's my rescinding voice.
Okay. All right, let's
What are you
continue.
talking about? I always sound
I'm
like
getting off track. Let's go. Let's continue. Sorry.
Nice spot. Hey, anyone know what to do with the tentacle? And I just like pull out the illithid tentacle.
You say that right as you hear the sound of the wall coming down.
And I just like.
What?
Lunch, is there anything that you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, well, they're both distracted.
What did Canna do with the bottle? The potion bottle?
That I fed the health potion to you?
Yeah. Did you keep it?
I still have it on me. I feel like I would have been holding on to it, but
I'm gonna go up to him, just snatch it, and go over to the pool.
hey,
And go to the tadpoles and put it into the bottle.
Okay.
you could just
Make
ask.
me a let's say survival, because that's probably the closest that you could do here.
God. Oh, hold on. Not spells. Ooh.
I mean, you could do a
Oh, that sucks.
persuasion, I guess.
a persuasion. Ah, yes, the floor here is made out of floor.
If it was survival, it's 12. If it's persuasion, it's 16.
I'll say it's
Ooh.
persuasion, as you see these tadpoles float or come into the bottle itself.
Brilliant.
Cork the bottle. Roll me. Actually, I'll roll
Okay.
because I don't trust your rolls.
Yeah, I don't trust my rolls either.
You gain 4.
4? Okay.
Hey,
4 illicit tadpoles.
These are 4 undead illithid tadpoles.
undead illicid tadpoles. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Would I be able to put it into that dude that just died?
Oh my God.
His body's kind of in a state of disrepair at this moment.
Yeah, it's missing a necklace of bones and one of its tentacles. If you didn't.
If not, that's totally fine.
I'm gonna say no
Okay.
because he was already
That's
undead.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck. Okay.
Okay, that works for me.
I'm really glad I didn't do turn undead.
Good.
I don't think you're quite strong enough for that to have worked for him.
Isn't it a level 8? No, well, we're level 6, so.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Oh, because I think there's like a level or CR cap for turn undead.
Proceed.
no.
No, yeah, you're right.
Babyface.
So you do that.
Because everything you do like CR
Avery,
blood.
you see this room. Canna, you have all those things. You have all those
Yeah.
fancy things.
And I follow Avery
Okay.
through the broken wall. Dum-diddy-dum-dum-dum.
By the way, I just want you to know, last campaign, this was here.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. The fact that it took me this long to realize what the hell this cave was.
It's okay.
The mental images in my head were of different caves.
I know.
Now that they are the same cave in my mind, I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, shit.
Avery moves their spiritual weapon to precede them into the archway, and they walk through it.
I say that your spiritual weapon kind of like glows and illuminates the room slightly.
Mhm.
It is a very small room. It is like a almost like 10 by 10 room. Like it's decent size, but it seems as though it was used for a purpose and then that purpose was served. And so it was shut off. So, no. It was unneeded.
Curious.
Would you like to investigate?
Yes, I would.
20 passive.
Since I'm doing that, and Avery's actively trying to remember things and whatnot, they're gonna go ahead and cast Enhance Ability.
Okay. It fails. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I should stop not doing that.
That's just intelligence.
Failure.
So yeah, they cast Enhance Ability. You guys see as a
Ooh.
I would like to take a moment to be like, Lux, instead of just saying no, you find that the body is not fitted to be able to be used in this situation. It has lost all use in the outside, that being it. That's what your mind would think, is like, that body's not good enough.
Yeah. Well, I hope you rest in peace.
I'm doing Fox's cunning, so I have advantage on intelligence checks. So I have straight rolls now.
Got it.
Rest
I-
in peace as Canna puts away the tentacle. More like pieces.
Avery,
Mhm.
you still have advantage normally in this room because it is of Fey origins.
Oh, well, do I get extra advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Does that negate the disadvantage?
I'll say that your mind is like clearing, and it's just for this moment in this area, and you're becoming like fascinated by it all, and so
Yeah,
you're like hyper focusing in these things.
Yeah, just for flavor, every time Avery casts enhance ability, a kind of like a masquerade mask appears on their face, and it's like a constellation version of a fox.
Oh,
Of a fox's mask.
I'm pretty sure there's a constellation that is a fox, isn't there?
Huh?
Isn't there a constellation that's a fox?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so
Dope.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
I forget its name, but
make
yes, there is.
them rolls, my friend.
Okay.
I want to know what information I can give you.
You said with advantage?
Yes.
All right.
Vulpecula,
15, 16, 17.
also known as the Fox, is a faint constellation found in the northern sky.
17.
Vulpecula,
17.
or Vulpecula.
You've
I
seen
suppose.
something similar to this. This is an old gate to be able to be used to travel between two different planes of existence. Looking at the drawings on the wall and the art, you think this is probably where they entered it at.
We're gonna travel back to the Feywild.
Oh my god!
I feel a sense of regret suddenly come behind Avery, and it's just
It's just, it's not even Canna, it's some past being that's
yeah.
some greater deity behind
The
Canna
ghost,
just being
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, a ghost just like over Canna's shoulder who has been watching this whole time. Just all of a sudden cries out in pain.
Avery will now clue everyone in on what this place is. This is a temple.
Oh,
A temple to Fey gods.
Care to elaborate who?
What are their names? I feel like because
they go
there's not
under,
really a lot of Fey gods. There's
I know the
Archfey.
Lady of Buck's name. It's Timora.
mhm.
And I don't know who the lad is.
He had never said his true name.
That is true.
You were revealed to Baron had been revealed the true name of his god because
Of
he was,
Timora.
because he was
but-
chosen as champion.
But Ace learned the name of the other one, and
Yes.
Ace is not here.
Mhm.
So
so even Avery would know.
Their names are, or what they know of is Luck, or Lady Luck, and Sir Unlock. So,
Luck and unluck.
oh, perfect.
And this gesturing to the room.
or what's the opposite of luck? Is it unlock?
Unlock.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Bad luck.
Bad luck. Okay. Well, I
What
mean,
Karma.
is
unlock.
the opposite of luck?
I feel like there's like a more fancier word. That word like that there's a fancier word. that we're just-
misfortune.
Misfortune.
Misfortune. Yeah.
Luck and misfortune.
Okay.
You could also say loss, but loss is a broader.
Yeah. Misfortune.
Mischance, unluckiness, bad luck, disadvantage, failure, forfeit, loss, poverty, and sadness.
Misfortune. I like
There's
misfortune
also-
better.
Yeah.
I did
Mr. Misfortune.
To give you a little bit more lore as you look upon these different things. You saw that they came with their domains with intact, but they had to choose between the two of them. They did a game. And in that game, there was bets that were made. and they split. They were given the luck as a whole. The lady luck won the most, but there's still a shred left behind, and that was given to her brother, who then became misfortune, which I like better than unluck, so I'm going to change it to misfortune because it's my world. Fuck you.
Yeah, I was about to say I like the sound of Lady of Luck and Mr. Misfortune are great.
Yeah. Or Sir Misfortune. I don't know. Yeah.
The rhythm of mystery.
Yeah. The rhythm of mystery. Fine, it's whatever.
Actually,
It's
the rhythm
fluid.
Of yeah,
My world's gender is fluid. Okay.
it's fluid.
Okay. Sorry.
That just
That was a
came
bad
out of
joke.
nowhere. No, that just came
Luck-
out of nowhere, and I love that.
Okay, let's get back on track. Continue, Avery.
Luck and misfortune played a game, or at least to figure out which of them would rule over each. And the winner became Lady Luck. And the loser, Misfortune.
Are they gonna be mad
This
that we
gesturing to the archway, was at one point a gate.
Ooh, fun.
And I'm sure a powerful enough Fae could probably make it active once again.
And gestures.
I do not have such power.
You're the daughter of one of the fathers of the court, aren't you?
Not a daughter.
Child. My apologies. You're the child of one of the fathers of the court, aren't you? I mean, he's
don't-
shown us multiple times. He's come to us multiple times. He seems powerful. Didn't you, like...
I think it'd be funny if Avery lost their pronouns and was like the first trick that they ever fell under
That's-
as a Fae.
My pronouns are fuck and you.
Can I have your pronouns? Sure. Good. Now you're they them.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Still
Or-
bad jokes. Okay.
I watched a video that was like how ADHD was born in a Fae, and it was just
Oh,
a
yeah.
Fae Lord walking into a room and being like, "Hi, can I have your attention?" And they're like, "Huh?" And they're like, "Yes."
And disappeared.
Anyway,
I am just a walker. Yes, I am a child of my father, but I do not have that kind of power.
does he?
I'm not even sure where my own power comes from.
Well, you seem to wield it pretty well. How do you not know?
And
I
here
just
they've been waiting 20 years for this.
night just seems to come to me. Help me. Help me do things that I've only seen healers do.
Well, they do say the best medicine is a good night's sleep, so...
Night is many things. It can cause terror. It can be comforting. It can be mysterious as, well, the space between the stars. And for some reason, it's come to me. But no, I do not hold such power. That belongs to the Archfey, the stars of my court, the court of the night sky, and others. Where this particular gate goes to, I cannot say.
I mean,
They could
2
come
plus 2.
to. Well, that's the
Yes.
thing. It could spit you out in their dominion, their domain, or it could spit you out. If it's anchored at a certain point, it can reliably take you to different places. But if it's as old as I think it is, who knows?
A random adventure generator.
Lux, you said something about seeing the past, the present, and the future.
Yes.
I can't even tell you how old I am.
It's been 87 years.
It's been 84 years.
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Titanic.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Time is different in the Feywild. So when I came to the court, it could have been yesterday when I was just a baby. Or it could have been 500 years ago. I have no clue. I am both old and young. Which makes this world all the more confusing to me. So this place, to seem ancient even to me, is very old. Avery will leave this room and go walk over to the other statue.
12's gonna pipe up just because I think this is something that Dadley would do. What are we gonna do with the dead guy? And then
12. We are. Well, I mean, I already did a little bit of scavenging off of him, but I don't see the point in moving him. I'm sure that the cold will preserve his body.
It
It's
can
not
also
like anyone's
put him in the
coming for
water.
him. Is anything coming for him? Lux, you saw his, everything, I suppose. Is anyone coming for him right now?
No.
No.
From the knowledge that he gave you, he felt as though he was the last of his kind.
Well, then, nothing. We leave him where he lies, and the next person who comes across him is none the wiser.
Mhm.
Although I will do this, and I take I do have this as a ritual. I will ritually cast Gentle Repose.
Oh. Very nice.
It'll
Alright.
take another 10 minutes, so feel free to do whatever you like for the next 10 minutes. But in those 10 minutes, he will kind of do a mini funeral for this thing. A very mini funeral.
Okay.
And at the end of it, he will be protected from decay and the effects of becoming undead again for 10 days.
All right. Very well then.
But it will also suspend his raised dead day counter.
Okay.
So at the end of Gentle Repose, if anyone were to come across him, he would still be considered quote-unquote fresh after those 10 days.
Okay. Good to know.
So he'll do that.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Kidding.
My watch is gonna die.
I will raise an undead illithid army.
Good luck on that one. Honestly. As a DM that knows, good luck. Okay. Alright.
I go investigate the shiny red statue.
Oh, you mean the button?
Oh, the shiny red button?
Yeah, it's
That has like
just a
necrotic
shiny
energy?
That was already pushed.
Yeah. No, it has dead arcane energy. Like, meaning that it used to have an arcane, like, energy to it, but now is, like, gone. So you could tell that it used to be infused with magic. I didn't mean by necrotic. I meant by it's dead. Like, the magic is dead. on it.
Oh, okay.
So,
You can almost
It
hear.
is inactive and an active arcane energy.
yes.
Okay.
You can almost hear the echoes from the past of a lizard folk trying to help.
Is there anything else
If you haven't already,
as far
go
as
watch
writing or that Avery can see?
There's nothing really left within this area. There's the writing. It seems like this is a long forgotten temple and is no longer in use. What be by the gods that used to occupy it or anybody else? I mean, besides the illithid that's dead in the fucking middle of the room.
Yeah.
It seems like nothing but dust, death, and decay is left within this place.
Yeah. Upon realizing that there's nothing left, Avery will just start walking towards the entrance and wait for the others.
In the process of gentle repose, Canna will drag the body into the arch room, into the archway room, to lay it there.
Okay.
And then, as it finishes, a flush comes across this body as if it is like as perfectly preserved as a body could be.
Make me a
In
strength check.
the current state. Hey, I fucking
It's an 8-foot tall man. This dude's heavy.
13.
Fantastic.
That's not bad. That's
You-
dragging. That's
You
dragging.
drag
numbers.
it, and your
Yes.
lower back hurts when you're done, but it's not busted. Like, you question yourself of why you're doing this, but then you're like, no.
Do you
I'm
ask for
good.
help? Do you break down and ask for help?
No. It's part of the spell. Trust me.
See
Part of
Avery
your
standing there.
gentle repose is moving the body.
Is I have to move the body. That's canon
Great.
now. if I cast gentle repose, I have to move the body at least a small amount.
It's like Avery is really strong. They can carry 270 pounds. They can push, drag, lift 540.
I know.
Okay.
You know, I should really give you a negative to your strength until you get a second arm back. Sure.
Or
Well,
have
you
it
said I
be
got
less
disadvantage
than
on
normal.
shit.
Have
Oh,
it
yeah,
be
that's
less
right,
than
that's right.
normal.
You have disadvantage on your strength checks and stuff like that. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Because you only have your one arm. So, yeah.
But yeah, he.
What if I hold
So,
my
yeah.
hold? Yeah. That's a mute point here. But it's just like you just see Avery go, like, I can grab an ankle and drag though. Like that shit ain't hard.
Message with the mechanics of the spell. It's kind of just Canna's pride,
Yeah.
and 12 is like shaking his head in the corner.
Avery's gonna watch him, judging.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he just like the body flops down the stairs leading into the arch room. Just the slope, and it's just that made it
There's
easier.
it's not steps, it's a slight gradient. So
Yeah,
it's just like
yeah, it's
begins
just
to
a slope.
slide as his skin falls off partly. Like,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
it's just you just hear flop, like the flopping sound. Like imagine a squid just flopping onto the deck of a ship. It just sounds like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Fucking dumb.
well, I'm good to go whenever.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna expend another use of my channel divinity and regain a second level spell slot.
Okay.
Hmm.
We do that.
And if this is technically short rest territory like that. Oh wait, no.
You guys have been doing things, so
We have been doing. You want to take a quick break? Before we
Preferably
head
not
out?
in here.
Let's not do it here. And you see Avery look outside at the bodies on spikes.
by the way, all those bodies have stopped moving,
Great.
Good.
and the shambling bodies have also stopped moving. The fog has dissipated, and you see on the bodies that were moving around that they did have tentacle-like faces, and they looked as though they were orcs.
As though they were, huh?
Orcs.
Oh.
So, but their bodies are also slightly decayed and long dead. So, you didn't use fresh bodies for that one.
And he's just like, okay, yeah, we can go a little farther.
Avery will very quickly lead the party away, especially from the body on bikes.
Is this the middle of the day? Is it like this is like the beginning of the day, or it's like, or as
This is
far as
like-
we
you guys
went,
are now-
this is like the middle of the day.
Yeah, this is more like it's like 2 o'clock.
It's noon. It's just
It's noon, baby.
licks finger checks wind. It's noon. Shh! Listen. Do you smell that?
What is that noise?
Avery will lead the way,
Mhm.
if need be.
I keep getting a ch-ch. Do you guys hear that?
That's Lux's. That's Fantasy's.
Oh,
something
okay.
Background music. It's
Got it.
always come from Lux or Fantasy. I don't know what,
Okay.
but
So-
it's just like.
I mean, it's
Jibbity,
not
jibbity, jibbity,
it's not a
jibbity.
bad ambience at all. It just kind of sounds like
no, not at all.
okay.
What in the world?
Like this. As you guys leave this area, you find yourself heading down the mountain farther and further. Who would like to make a survival check
I will.
with disadvantage?
Sure.
I still have proficiency in survival for another like 15 minutes or so.
Shut up, Dippy.
Oh, that is a D12.
Shut
Not a D20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had to.
19.
19. Oh, hey, look at that. Good job. That's
I
nice.
rolled a 10.
Okay,
I have a
cool.
+9 to
Nice.
survival.
Okay. That was a disadvantage, right?
Yeah, the high
Okay,
number
cool.
was the high roll was
Wow.
a 15.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. All right.
I'm stacked on wisdom.
You are. You're absolutely stacked, bro. Like fucking rippling with wisdom. Fucking dumb.
Rippling squid.
What?
You killed him.
Yeah, I did. It took all session, but I
breathe.
did.
Need to breathe.
Help me. All right.
Jesus. Oh shit. Okay, cool. Oh, dope. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys begin to travel, Dippy, I'm gonna let you roll this one.
Oh, fun.
Will you please roll me a 1d10?
A D10. Oh, good. Let's hope this is a good thing and not a bad thing that I just rolled for. 9.
Okay, cool. As you guys begin to travel farther and farther down,
9 fire giants.
no, how does that make sense mechanically? Like shit, Dippy. I'm kidding. You,
Oh my god.
Avery, with your passive perception,
Mm-hmm.
As you guys begin to travel farther and farther down, you can see what are individuals that are dressed with an garb of that you saw that were the guards that had helped you travel to the Fire Giant Farms.
Yeah.
There is 14 of them that you can see, numbered about, and they all seem to be kind of like, it's almost like they're in a hiking formation through the mountains and traveling. Almost like they're in a training situation. But these are individuals that you recognize, or at least recognize the garb of them.
Right.
What do you wish to do? They're about, like, 200 feet away. About a football field-ish.
Would it be safer for us to make our presence known to them so they can escort us back to safety, or are they gonna try to kill anything on the mountain? Regardless of what it is.
I'd pay money to see them try to fight.
I mean, that's
Stone
fair.
Nips.
But also, age before beauty. It's just like,
Oof.
Avery flips off Canna.
what does that mean in your world?
Get fucked, loser.
That one of those universal translation things, or does it mean something different?
This is an ancient hand signal. It means fuck you.
It means get fucked.
Ooh.
Honestly, if the Fae made any kind of hand signal, it's this, okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Avery will make their presence known.
I'm tempted.
Okay. So what do you do to make your presence?
I'm tempted to just make like a fog cloud behind Avery so that they don't see any of the rest of us. I could do that right now if I wanted. I won't. Oh yeah, right.
Trying to keep my nose from being all clogged up.
I don't have to aim
love
at
this thing.
anything for.
Got one too.
It's so nice.
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Dippy's trying to act like he has one.
Avery's just gonna shout and wave at them.
Okay, make me a persuasion check.
A persuasion check?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing I didn't do this.
Yeah. You had a 50-50 chance. God, I need to put some chapstick
High
on.
roll is a 19. Damn.
Fantastic. I will make them roll an insight.
Wait, no, that was the high roll. I'm rolling with disadvantage, remember?
Okay, yeah. That's right.
I got the low roll is a 16, so that's a dirty 20.
Oh, good.
They're wisdom-based fighters, so have a plus. That's pretty good. All right. They see you as you cry out. What do you say? What do you? Wait. What you already said? What you said? What did you say? I forgot.
Oh,
Hey,
they
you
just-
guys.
Hey, you guys.
Slut. Love.
They probably just said something that like
Give me that sweet role play.
clear. I was trying to think of what would they say.
God, you're about as exhausted as Avery is.
Yeah, I am. Avery would
Do you just scream?
yeah, Avery would raise their hand, and just because they don't know what else. They're freaked the fuck out, and it's been a very long
Put your
and
hands up.
exhausting
I
day.
only have one.
So they slip into Sylvan and yell and cry out something that just they cry out hail fellow travelers, just trying to get their attention in Sylvan. So it'd be very very loud, very bright.
You
Something that would stick out.
you see one of them stop and hear you, and you see them like hold on to an individual that is close not by, and you can see them whisper something, and that individual will respond back in Sylvan and say, "Are you lost? Or are you in need of help?" In Sylvan.
Oh, fun. Do they see all of us or just
Yes.
Avery?
They would see all of you. Well,
But-
actually, you wouldn't know if they see everyone because they're like a football field away, but they're staring at Avery and seeing that, so...
Fair.
Good.
I rescind the information I gave you.
Avery,
Did they see us?
in Sylvan, because I don't know. I guess Sylvan's not common in, well, they would know. So in Sylvan, they'll reply. Walkers will walk where they will, even if whether or not they know the direction.
I'm sorry, I didn't like study actual like Fae culture. I just not learned Sylvan. Do you need help? Because that was a weird riddle.
Did they say this in
like-
comments?
No,
It's
they
like he has
say
a
it in
pocket-
Sylvan.
It's like he has
Oh.
a pocket translation book of Sylvan just for like useful phrases, just like
You have to remember when I described like the guards of Silvercrest
Oh yeah.
and such, is that not only are they like trained in their classes and stuff like that, but they are also given like something extra that they have. So like
Oh, okay, this dude just
like
decided
wizard-
to learn
yeah,
Sylvan.
that was
decided
that was
to
his
learn
thing.
Sylvan.
He learned like he didn't know it was ever going to be a thing, and now he's like, "Holy shit, I can use this." It's 100% the you have 15 dudes up here. Fucking one of them
You chose the
Sylvan-
one guy that can speak
the
Sylvan.
one guy that understood what you said just turned around and was just like, "Oh shit, I can use this."
Then Avery will laugh. I don't know if they can see Avery like kind of lean over and laugh, and then more plainly reply, in common. We walked up the mountain and walked down the wrong side.
Got it. All right, we're coming over. You see, just these dudes, and a couple of them female, and not gender non-specific. People, just come over and thank you, Dippy. I'm trying to add too much to this fucking thing, but you just see a bunch of these individuals, and you can see that some of them are Goliath, some of them are Orc, some of them are just straight humans, some of them are. There's one Minotaur, and he looks as though it is a Scottish, like
The Highland,
Highland cow.
yeah, the Highland cow.
Fuck yes.
Kind of thing. Massive horns upon his side. That they are all
Jackie
dressed
fur.
like they do not have armor on, which is normal for the crest, crest guard.
Absolutely.
As they come over and say, completely understandable. This place is like really hard to get around unless you're used to it. We just had ourselves a training session up here. A lot of us will come up to the mountains and train for a couple of months. Not left. If you want, we can help you out and bring you back down. Where'd you come up from?
Yeah, we'll Canna pipes up if Avery doesn't. If Avery,
Oh, Avery
to
has no
almost
clue
to
about
inter-
this area. They can
almost
get
to
down a
interrupt.
mountain though. That's about it.
and Canna will pipe up, just be like, "Yeah, we left our cart, we left our cart at Fire Giant Farms."
Oh, you're
Why did I turn like Wisconsin there for a sec?
We left our cart at Fire Giant Farms. You think you
Well,
could help
we were
us out there, bud?
We were like a half a day from Fire Giants Farms, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or like a day.
you did a 2-day hike up.
It was a 2-day
Yeah.
hike up.
Yeah.
And we've been hiking for half a day already.
If you did but it was like if you did a full hike, or like a full day of hiking, you would have made it there.
See, See, falling is the same day is faster than hiking.
Just whee, and then die at the bottom.
So you're probably like, so I'm just gonna, if you want one of us, or we can split off, right, guys? Yeah, we can do that. All right. So let's say Johan, and he sees the yak or the Highland cow individual. Johan and I'll do it. And you see this large Goliath woman come up. I'm Mistra. Nice to meet you. Yes, I'm named after the ancient god. No relation. My mother just liked
Fair
the name
enough.
a lot. We will be happy enough to escort you back down the mountain if that is what you wish.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And if you wouldn't mind, follow us. We didn't catch your names.
Avery just smirks.
Canna Tuna, private investigator, and just offers up his hand.
Wait. Are you the Canna? Points at you, Avery, and goes, "Are you Lux? Or did you and looks at Lux and says, "Are you Avery? Are you the individual?" And 12, you all are the individuals that took on the dragon and the rock at the bridge.
Avery points
Yes.
to Lux and goes, Lux.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I am no. And you see the Highland.
But yes, we are one and the same.
See Johan pipe up and is just like, "Hey, it's perfectly fine. Everything is gonna be okay. We're gonna take you down the mountain, and you guys are gonna be fine. Okay? We're gonna have a good time. Would anybody? I mean, anything that we can get for you on the way down. We have some great. I'm just happy to be in front of you guys. Holy crap! You guys have been a bundle around." Or bustling around the different guards towers and such as your story has been coming through.
Oh. Well, we were happy to have helped. I mean, I kind of was in a fugue state for that fight, but...
As you guys split off from the group and begin to make your way down, no need to make survival checks. These guys have got it handled as you just tell... As they're just like looking at these different indicators. Passive investigation, both Canna and Avery, you would what is your passive investigation, Lux?
My passive investigation is 12.
Oh, okay, never mind. Lux,
I am perceptive as fuck. Do I passively investigate shit? No.
No.
18.
18. Okay, so you and Canna and 12 actually as well would notice that they're using indications that are there are certain notches that are among trees that they're using to be able to guide themselves through the mountains to know where they're going. And
I turned to 12 and I said, "Didn't I say it had something to do with the trees?" I mean,
you also see like stonework that has been kind of messed with, and they're using that as they make their way down. You take the rest of the day, be able to make it down, but they rush you to it and getting you down there as quick as possible, and eventually you find yourselves at Fire Giant Farms again. Congratulations, you survived the mountain.
Yay!
Now, and you see Johan pipe up. Now, if you wouldn't mind, maybe when you go to see the Queen, maybe tell them that we helped you out. Give us maybe. And you see Mr. kind of hit him in the ribs. Like, Johan, they're fine. Don't listen. We don't need to go begging for things here and there. Just,
I mean, we can at least put in a good word.
we appreciate that, but being in your presence was enough for both of us. Johan goes, "Still would like maybe a promotion. I've been running these mountains all day."
I'll mention something. And he'll take out his notebook and write, Johan wants a promotion.
Okay, so you guys make it to Fire Giant Farms
And our cart.
in your cart. You hear
Our- I was about to say, Hope and Carter are hopefully...
you hear the sound of Carter and the sound of Hope being like, Critter, it is time for bed. Go now. Don't make me cast sleep on you, Carter.
Avery walks in, busts the
We're
door
back.
open.
Oh,
Busts the door open. Carter.
Oh, Canna's waving before
you see
they even
Carter
get to their
writing on the walls. He's like,
Oh no.
Avery
and
looks
runs
at
away.
the wall.
This is just like the walls of the stairwell. They were never decorated with anything until this point. And what kind of artwork have we been blessed with?
It is just Carter doing flexes, but like really badly drawn crows. That's him, and he's just like, "Meh!" He's like swaying. He,
Getting in touch with your creative side while we've been gone.
Yeah.
give me a second.
Avery walks
Three.
up
Cool.
to the.
He didn't get the sarcasm in that. He's Canna.
He hits me?
Mm-hmm. What's your AC? Canna?
14 with my with mage armor.
Okay.
If that's still up.
He misses and fucking.
Just like I
Carter.
hey, I meant it.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. And runs
Uh,
on-
Avery walks up to the reins of Mirabelle
yes.
and gets her moving.
I will emphasize upon this. It is nighttime now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's nighttime now.
we're in
Going
rest
to
time.
bed.
Avery's sleeping.
Yeah, you guys are exhausted. Some of you have
Ugh.
exhaustion. 12 has probably
Yeah.
gotten more exhaustion, but you know, at
Mhm.
this point, it's fine.
I feel like for a small portion between when we started hiking down and when we got to the cart, 12, Canna would be like, do you need me to like carry you or something, or?
You know, I'm
I don't
fine.
know if 12
I'm fine.
Yeah, he would turn it down, and then he would just like pass out.
You see
in
him
his
go into
room.
his room, just
That's all right.
Avery and Lux. I will have you both make me wisdom saves to be able to go to sleep.
Oh.
Oh.
You still have the
dear.
massive
Oh,
thoughts going through your
no.
mind.
Oh.
Oh no!
I have 2 DCs upon this. DC 8 to be able to go through a restless sleep, and a DC 14 to be able to go through a well-rested sleep.
25.
Fantastic.
14.
Fantastic.
Oh.
You just make it. You guys both get well-rested. You sleep well. And nothing comes of it throughout the night. You sleep for what is the best sleep probably you guys have had for a very long time in 3 days. But a journey you went on, an adventure you had, and growth was gained. And I think this is a good spot to end the session for today. I know it's
I think so too.
so. Thanks, guys.
That was a
for playing
good.
with me.
That was a good, clean, simple session.
Exciting. There was some damage that was dealt.
Yeah.
There was
Some
cool things that
excitement.
happened. There
Some damage.
Some damage.
Listen.
Well.
Some damage. Bringing Glux down to 2 health.
2.
Hey,
Who?
I didn't say it was gonna be an easy transfer. Is this a D&D or is it a Wand and Wizards Force of Destiny? It is a D&D campaign. Sorry, Spicy Mexican. I just saw your message in
Oh, wow.
the chat.
Hello.
This is a D&D channel. We also do other TTRPGs and such, but we have several games and shows that play we have a cyberpunk game that happens tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. at night. So you can go check that out if you want. Follow us on Instagram for updates. We also post funny memes on there. And, oh, it's great. It's awesome. You're still here. Thank you for hanging out with us and watching. But yeah, we do this every other Tuesday. If you want updates of when we are going to go live, we post it to our Instagram, so you know. Also, you can check out our past
channel.
Yeah, attached to the channel down below. That should be in the link tree. Oh, thank you for the hearts. Just learned to DM, so been not watching a bunch, peeps. DM and see how they fare. Thank you. And yeah, Rob, Cyberpunk. Oh wow, what a talkative group we have here today. Thank you guys. But yeah, this is the end of the session here. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching and being being a part of the show. Thank you guys. Thank you players for playing with me.
Thank you, Dono, for DMing.
Yeah, it's been a lovely day.
Thank you.
Remember, your adventure matters. And until next time, follow your initiative. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.